Hello, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what is a biofrequency device, plus I'll be sharing how I use it for my own health and why I believe it's so cutting edge and needed right now. Please stay tuned right to the very end of the video because I'm going to be sharing with you the best 5 reasons for using a biofrequency device daily. Hi, my name is Marnie Clark and I'm a breast cancer coach. I'm also a breast cancer survivor. Have you been hearing a lot about biofrequency devices lately? Or maybe not at all. Maybe you're wondering what the heck they are and what they can do for you. If so, leave me a message or a comment at the bottom of the video. I'd love to hear from you. So let's dive in. First of all, I'll start off by saying that we are energetic beings. Our bodies, our cells, our thoughts, our emotions, the universe is made from energy. We don't often think of this though, because most of us can't see energy. We tend to think of our bodies as just being flesh and bones and blood, but we are so much more than that. Being energetic beings, we have frequencies, just like tuning into your favorite radio station. Your body and its various parts all have a frequency. All living organisms and their components, the cells, the tissues, the organs, all emit measurable electromagnetic waves. We know this from many years. Even our emotions have frequencies. Frequencies can and do vary from cell to cell, from organ to organ, or tissue to tissue, and this is based on their particular environment. If cells are subjected to the presence of pathogens, toxic chemicals, allergens, or alterations in their DNA, they are going to have different frequencies than the ones that healthy cells emit. So I've been using a biofrequency device known as the Healy. This is what it looks like. This little gizmo has a quantum sensor in it. It has the ability to analyze your frequency, and it can pick up any imbalances that you may be experiencing in your body at that moment in real time. Even better, the Healy can identify which frequencies your body needs in order to return to optimal balance and coherence. When you give it the command, which is done by an app on your phone, it then delivers specific and customized frequencies to you, either transferring them directly to your body. I'm using these little wires, or into your energy field. Here's the mind-blowing part. It can even reveal unconscious patterns. Something else I find completely awesome is that it has a biofeedback sensor in it. It measures and adjusts in real time the effects of the frequencies it's sending to you, and then it adjusts the next batch of frequencies accordingly. Nothing else out there does this. It's amazing. Say you're running a program for the immune system, which is one of my favorites. The frequencies you receive may be completely different to your friend who's running the same exact program, because everyone is different. That makes this the most customized quantum healing technology available in the world. This is so cool. I'd like to share with you how Healy came into my life. I'm absolutely positive I manifested it, and here's how I did that. Every morning I use prayer, meditation, visualization, affirmations, and aromatherapy, all combined to bring into my life the things or the people I am seeking. So for about 3 months prior to being introduced to the Healy, my morning prayer and affirmation included the words, "Help me to raise my vibration so that I'm able to receive more abundance in my life and so that I can be at my highest and best for my clients and help them in the best way possible." So when Healy first appeared via a friend reaching out to me and wanting me to watch a video about it, I said, I'd love to, but I am so busy. I resisted it for several weeks. When I finally opened up and finally gave myself permission to learn about the Healy, I said, oh my God, this is exactly what I've been manifesting, right down to the word vibration. It was so amazing. And so I've been into energy healing for years. I trained as a Reiki practitioner in the early 90s, so I have long understood how energy works, that it is not restricted by barriers of time and distance. Let that sink in. Even with this knowledge, I was surprised by my friend who lives 3 hours away when she offered me a Healy session on a day when I was feeling really tired, like exhausted, overwhelmed by work. I was, in short, in a very bad way. So now keep that in mind. My friend lives 3 hours away from me. We were not in the same room. She entered a few details and my photos into her device, just like this, and she ran a scan for me. And the device picked up exhaustion, depression, because when you're tired, you are often depressed as well, back pain, which I also had, but most surprisingly, it picked up that I had a sore tooth. Wow, I thought, that's pretty specific. I did have a sore tooth, and I hadn't mentioned it to her at all. So my friend then sent me the recommended frequencies, and although I didn't feel their effect that same day. In fact, I felt a little worse initially. She explained to me the next day when she called to check on me that I might be having a little detox effect, which made sense. So I rested a little more, drank some more water, and just intentionally asked that the frequencies I received be a bit more gentle so that my body could handle them. And within 30 minutes of doing that, I felt completely different. It was amazing. No kidding. I got up from my armchair and I thought, that is so much better. And I got on with my day. I was completely blown away by the difference in how I felt. I had my mojo back, including no more back pain, no more tooth pain, and I was sleeping like a baby all that week. I didn't expect any of that. So let's get back to the Healy. It's made in Germany. It has 10 million different frequencies across 120 different programs in this particular model, which is called the Resonance. Yes, I just said 10 million. In the EU, it's a medically approved device to help with the treatment of chronic pain, fibromyalgia, skeletal pain, and migraine, as well as for the supportive treatment of depression, anxiety, and related sleep disorders. There are various patents on it and some pending. In the USA, Healy is FDA approved for pain management. So the inventor of the Healy, Marcus Schmieke, has stated the whole reason for the existence of the Healy is to connect body, mind, and soul, and to connect information, matter, and energy. Personally, I think the guy is a genius. That just resonates with me right to the core of my being, that he created a device that could do that. So as promised, here's the best 5 reasons for using a biofrequency device. Number 1. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? You just wake up and you think, I don't feel quite right, but you don't really know why. Sometimes I think this device knows me better than I know myself. Every week, once a week, I do a scan on my body's energy field, and it tells me what's out of balance. Sometimes it's hormones. Sometimes it's a chakra. Sometimes I need help with mental balance. Sometimes it's all of those things. Often it tells me I'm working too hard, and so I take that information, and then all week I'm running the programs with the specific frequencies that can bring my body back into balance. I find that it just helps you connect with your authentic self. My favorite programs, for obvious reasons, are the ones for sleep, for the immune system, for energy, and for stress. Those are just awesome. Number 2. At this juncture in human history, we need an edge. It's not enough to just eat right, exercise, and try to get enough sleep. We live in an increasingly toxic world and, stressful. And even though I detox my body regularly, I also use the Healy to help remove impurities from my body. There are frequencies that help me do that, and I don't have to wait until I'm doing my quarterly detox. I can do it daily. Since we know that too many toxins put us at a greater risk for various diseases, partly because they hamper our immune system, this just makes good sense to me. Number 3, I sleep better. And everybody I know that's using it is having that effect too. Since I've reached my goddess of wisdom years, I prefer that over the term menopause, I've just had this overactive brain that won't shut up. Either I have trouble getting to sleep or I wake up way too danged early and then lay there thinking about all the things I could or should be doing. It's so annoying. But since I started using the Healy though, I mean from the first week, and this is no lie, I have been having these deep, restful, wonderful sleeps like when I was a child. Honestly, it's so incredible. Just that alone for me has been worth the price of the device. And that brings us to number 4, and this is a biggie. We know that bacteria, viruses, fungi, toxins, adverse stress responses, electromagnetic pollution from various sources, all of these alter the body's physiology and its biochemistry, and that can alter the function of our organs and tissues and cells. And all of these things can upset our energetic body. So it's just logical to use a device daily that can bring us back to bioenergetic balance. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this can cure anything, but I get really excited when I know that daily use of this device can keep the resonance frequencies at optimal levels inside our cells. Especially when you read research that tells you that the frequency of a healthy cell is right around -70 to -90 millivolts. And that disease begins when that frequency drops to -40 millivolts. Cells that are stressed emit altered electromagnetic waves. So if we can improve that by bringing them back into coherence on a daily basis, so much the better. Number 5, I have a vision, and I know that Healy as a company has this vision as well, that millions of people will use this device and begin resonating at a higher frequency. The world needs this right now more than ever before. It's about collective transformation. A friend recently used the term, the tide that lifts all ships, and that says it perfectly. I believe that this is what we need to help us get through the challenging times we are facing. So using the Healy daily promotes bioenergetic balance, vitality, and overall well-being. How great is that? So there you have it. In this video, I explained what a biofrequency device is, how it works, at least to the best of my ability, as I'm no quantum scientist, and the best 5 reasons for using a biofrequency device daily. All of my clients who are using the Healy are feeling better, so much better than before they began using it. And this just makes me so happy. So I love the Healy so much that I took it on as one of my product lines. And if any of this resonates with you, give me a shout. You can contact me via my website. The link is below in the comments section. I have lots of links and PDFs I can share on the Healy, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.